Hello guys, today is the last day of Token2049 and we're in Singapore, and I met Ben-Sasson. He is one of the co-founder of StarkNet, and he is very decent on development of software for ZK rollups.
Yes.
So this is the right person to talk with right now. Ellie, what do you think about the whole event today and about the panel, like your conversation with other?
Yeah, so I think the whole Token2049 scene in Singapore is probably the best conference in terms of the amount and quality of people that are here. Everyone I wanted to meet is around here, and a lot of very good vibes. Crypto is running strong. Very happy to be here.
Yeah, we feel like it's growing from year to year. Despite the markets is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I think so.
Nowadays we see the big usage of ZK rollups in different fields and narratives in the crypto field, right? And some people coming to me already like doing outsourcing rollups for other companies. So there is many companies which given like blockchain as a service with the rollups.
Yes.
But they never come in without things like OP stack or something like this. They come in exactly with ZK rollups.
Yes.
So the question, why?
Oh, very simple. So first of all, the whole concept of ZK rollups really started with the work of Starkware and of StarkNet. So, we were the first to suggest this something like 7 years ago. And I actually was an academic researcher and was pushing this forward even before. The reason that a ZK rollup is much more suited for single operators is that the ZK proof assures you of integrity. Even if the party running the system, you don't want to trust it, because basically math enforces integrity. And this happens only on a ZK rollup. So you get this assurance of integrity that the right thing is being done, even when the public isn't watching, using this technology. So yeah, I'm very happy to see our technology now adopted by everyone and being promoted, because it will permeate and will be used by everyone in the near future.
I've been talking about ZK rollups with Ilya Polosukhin, founder of Near, in 2020. Something crazy come out, he said to me. We don't understand how it works. Like, no one understands how it should be works. Why? Because we are not mathematicians, like in a deep understanding of mathematician. So in such case, there is come in and come out. What happened in the middle, people don't understand, but they trust this process, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, first of all, I'm a mathematician, and to the extent someone can understand how it works, I do understand how it works.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say, to get here, I boarded an airplane. Now, the airplane flies in the air, and the reason it flies in the air is related to very complex mathematics, that underpins physics.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, and I trusted my life with it because, if it didn't work, the plane would fall and I would die. What I'm saying is, in everyday life, all of us are trusting our lives with things based on math that most of us don't understand. That is fine. The important thing is that the ZK that we invented, and I wrote a lot of white papers about it in my academic life, has been peer-reviewed, has been looked at by the smartest minds and mathematicians in the world, and it is very, very solid. So if you're willing to board an airplane and fly based on the physics and math underlying it, you should also be comfortable trusting this peer-reviewed mathematics, which is complicated, but there are people who do understand it. It works very well.
You are totally right. But another thing I would like to add.
Yes.
The trust is built through the time, and the first airplanes didn't fly well.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Trust is built over time, and I will say the technology that underpins our work and product has been researched over 40 years. We've been deploying it for over 4 years, and it has never failed us. But I agree with you. The more years pass, the more value flows to it, the more it will be trustworthy.
I want to add to this one thing, because it wasn't in our field, in the crypto field, but I see that ZK is like an engine, and the crypto came to this like a gasoline.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Because the cash flow, money flow, funds flow to this field is pretty huge.
Yes.
And it can also ignite the progression of integration to the
That's exactly.
fields.
So this is the story of how did I get to crypto? I was a professor of theoretical computer science, and I was giving talks about how you can use these proof systems to a variety of cases. This was in 2013. And what happened to me was that one of the talks I gave was at a Bitcoin conference in 2013. And there, it suddenly dawned on me that proof systems and this math and blockchains really work together well.
Yeah.
And this is what led me to, first of all, co-found Zcash, and then to co-found StarkWare, and to tell the world, this technology will scale blockchain, and blockchain will make this technology bloom. And this vision is now playing out.
This is very awesome thing, because it's many projects right now using ZK. And another thing, right now we also want to look, like I'm wearing this t-shirt because I'm part of this project as well. It's called Up Network, and we are building Web3 mobile phone. We want to integrate in the future Web3 Android for better security, for better user experience, for next generation users. Also incentive programs. You not only playing your phone for free, you can get some incentive for this. So beside that, we want to integrate DID solution using ZK.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So in this case, we want to separate the data of the people on the phone using ZK proof, and with this proof we'll prove on outside network that this ID is legit and can interact with the network.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Yeah, so that's one of the use cases. I don't want to make it too long. You have been on the event, and this is like we all tired talking a lot. Eli, I really appreciate talking.
Thank you, Dimitri.
One more thing I want to ask: can you give a wish for our followers?
Live long and prosper.
Great, it's a big value wish, very simple. And that was Dimitri, Ali, on B-Trend. Thank you. Thank you.